this video, I'm going to give you the secrets of the Black Friday Thanksgiving week sales for the PS5 and Xbox Series X. And we'll talk about the PlayStation Direct promised sales that did not happen on November 14th. Subscribe to the Linus Wilson channel where we give you the secrets to get the console that you want. So, PlayStation Direct put on their website that they were going to sell more units of the Sony PlayStation 5 on November 14th, but that didn't happen. But we did get a lot of confirmation on November 14th about three more retailers who are going to be selling the PlayStation 5 and or the Xbox Series X and S on the week of Thanksgiving in the United States. So our hearts were broken by PlayStation Direct on November 14th. They had originally posted the comeback on November 14th on November 13th, but they did not do that. But we did have a lot of news about upcoming sales during Thanksgiving week on November 14th. So it looks like Walmart is going to sell some PS5s and Xbox Series X's on Wednesday, November 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time online. So I don't know how I feel about this. Well, I do. I think it's bad that they're announcing the times. I wish they wouldn't announce the times because really very few people in my feed were successful with Walmart when the times were announced. I know everybody is asking for the times, but when they are announced, it just gets to be a botted mess. And versus if someone's following all my tweets and Wario64 and at Cheeto Gaming TV and everybody else, then you're gonna know when it's come down. So if it's a situation where you just have that one time, boy, those bots will be ready and set up. So that's why they call it Bot Mart. I still think it's possible to do it. I think a lot of people were frustrated by the end of the day on the 12th, and they were really tired on the 13th. So I'm kind of glad that there was a break for the PS5 buyers on the 14th, in the sense that I think people were just exhausted, and so I'm glad that people still hunting for a PS5 got a rest on the weekend. Even though I wish that they would have had another shot to buy the console. But I think with Walmart, you need to stay with it. It's gonna flicker in and out. I've seen that several times. So if you cart it and it says it's out of stock, keep on going, keep on with it. Don't give up on it on the first time it says no. At least give it 15 minutes before you kind of get frustrated and go someplace else, because I saw it flickering for many minutes, and they had 4 releases. So I think it comes in and out. I think a lot of people get their cards declined, right? Or maybe they get flagged or whatever, and so I think that's it's still up for grabs if you first see the out of stock. Don't give up on the first out of stock. Okay, so with this, that leaves us with what we already knew. 11:22 Best Buy online. We don't know the time. 11:25 Walmart online, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and then 11:27 GameStop, 7 a.m. in-store PS5 and Xbox Series X restocks. Now, of course, you should check with your local store for GameStop, but GameStop is doing it like by the store. Let's see I think I have the ad up here. I think the red one is the GameStop. It says all stores will have a minimum of 2 PlayStations and 2 Xbox Series X consoles at store opening, right? So that seems And then it does say stores open Friday, November 27th at 7 a.m. Right? I went to my local store, but that's for all the GameStop stores. So local time, 7 a.m. I really think if there's only two PS5s, and it's also PS5s and Xbox Series X's in line, then I think it's going to be just madness. I mean, you're going to have to get there before the store closes. I think be first in line before the store closes, which is kind of crazy, but I think that's what we're looking at for GameStop, unless they change their mind. And then everything with, I think this is the Best Buy ad. Everything with Best Buy is online only, right? It says online only in this ad, but everything with Best Buy is online only. You may have in-store pickup, but you will not be able to purchase it in store. They've sent out a memo, and they said not until 2021 will they even consider selling either the Xbox Series X or PS5 to walk-ins in store. So that's those are the three big national retailers. So, and then there's a couple kind of less. Kohl's is a national retailer. So if you just go to their website, they say that if you search under Xbox Series X, it says this product is coming later this month. So it's November. So it's coming later in November. On PlayStation 5, it says November 2020, and it's coming soon. Check back later this year. Well, that still seems like November because they got November on it. And then Meijer, their official Twitter account confirmed the dates for the Xbox Series, or actually for the PS5. So Meijer is targeting a digital launch during Thanksgiving week, with more info coming as we get closer to the date. PS5 will only be available on Meijer.com for pickup only, right? And then here you go. I'm going to show you the whole thread here, right? So Mari 29219808060. I went to my local Meijer because they told me PS5s were going to be available on release day. Upon arrival, they told me they'd never received a shipment by Sony. When will they be back in stock? So we knew before release day. Meijer's had posted signs saying that they wouldn't have them for release day. And then Meijer's official Twitter account, and Meijer's a Midwest grocery store. Meijer's targeting a digital launch during Thanksgiving week, with the more coming in as we get closer to the date. PS5 will only be available on Meijer.com. Are you saying you will only sell the digital PS5, or are you saying all PS5 orders must be placed online? And Meijer responds, Highline is all sales will be online only. So I think you'll probably only get access to the disc version, would be my guess. But it's definitely online only. But you have to pick them up, right? And I don't know. They'll probably say you have to be within X number of miles of a Meijer store. So if you're thinking about driving across states to pick up your PS5 from Meijer, I don't know if they'll let you. It's worth a shot, I guess, but it's better if you lived close to a Meijer. And then Jake got this memo at Jake Randall YT. Got this memo from one of his followers, I guess. PS5 steps, and this is supposedly for Meijer. Stores will be receiving these items beginning 11/23. These items must be taken directly from receiving to electronics, lock and cage, validate both BOH through ICAP as soon as product arrives, must be completed by 11/25. Apply product protections to these items and secure them in electronics, lock and cage. Ensure leadership team members and pickup teams are aware of the item location, and do not sell these items once ICAPs are complete. All right, so they have to do this ICAP thing. Somebody explained it to me. It seemed terribly technical, but the whole point is that they're not going to sell these before 11.5, and it doesn't look like they're going to sell them on 11.5. You know, the most likely situation is they're going to sell them on Black Friday, actual Black Friday, which is November 27th. So that's what I would expect. And then Diego Corrales, thank you for bringing this to my attention. Kohl's is showing a bundle out of stock on its website, and he's got we have a link to that. So they've never sold this bundle. It's a Spider-Man Ultimate Edition with an extra controller. I didn't see a price on it, but some other people said the price. He's showing the page that I showed you earlier. And he says he's got it. He can see the add to cart if he spams refresh, but then he isn't able to cart it, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, here's the link to it. We'll put it in a new tab. So here it is. I do see that add to cart button. I saw that just there, but it goes away. PS5 disc, 2 DualSense controllers, and it's called Kohl's SP5 ULT. So that's kind of interesting. If you want a model number, you could like have somebody at your Kohl's look up that model number. So KOHLSP5 ULT. Yeah, so Kohl's P5. Oh no, it's PS. Kohl's PS, not 5. PS. So Kohl's PS ULT is their model number. But I don't see a price on this, right? If you refresh it, you can see the add to cart, but I don't see a price. Okay, so if we kind of put all this together, we've got on Thanksgiving week we got Best Buy, we got Walmart. So Best Buy sometime on the 22nd, right? So 25th is a Wednesday, so 23rd is Tuesday. 25th, 24th is Tuesday, 23rd is Monday, so 22nd is a Sunday. So kicking off with Sunday of Thanksgiving week, we've got Best Buy. And then on Wednesday of Thanksgiving week, Walmart at 7 p.m. And then we don't know exactly when Meijer is, but we know it's going to be online orders and then pickup in store. And that's, my guess would be Black Friday, actual Black Friday. But, you know, it could be Thanksgiving Day. Maybe the orders will go live on the 25th. Who knows, right? For pickup on Thanksgiving Day. My reasoning for why that probably is not the case for Meijer is because usually the grocery stores have limited hours on Thanksgiving days. So, and then GameStop 11/27. That's a typo. Sorry, fat fingers. 11/27. So 7 a.m. You really need to be camping way in advance. It's gonna be crazy at GameStop on Black Friday, and then Kohl's, that should also be 11/27. So I had a lot of comments of people that and I thought it was gonna be in store, but now I'm kind of thinking since they have the page right, then it's probably there. You can see the add to cart button on my, but it's not in stock. You can see the add to cart button on my mobile, right? It's never gone live yet. And so Kohl's, I would bet that that's going to be online. But a lot of people on my earlier posts about Kohl's, right? I went into my Kohl's this weekend. They said just go online, but other people had better conversations with Kohl's employees than I did. I mean, more productive in the sense that they told them more. And of those, it seemed like the most common thing they were saying was Black Friday, 11/27. Now, since there's a product page online, I think it's probably going to be online orders only, maybe in-store pickup, maybe shipping. My local Kohl's didn't say they didn't know anything about it. And I think that's, the last thing I just wanted to talk about is this giveaway that through General Mills. This person had a Cinnamon Toast Crunch box. Thank you, Jay Hessen from the 6, right? But this giveaway goes through February 16th, right? There's of course, a giveaway for the PS5 through Burger King. I got a couple of videos about that. You should search for those if you're interested. And then, there's this sweeps that's going on until February 16th. It's been going on for a while. And it's with General Mills, and you don't have to buy their cereal, but you could. And this blog kind of takes you through it. I also have a link down here to the terms and condition. And the free method is to handprint your name, address, email, date of birth on a 3x5-inch piece of paper and mail it in an envelope. Play Big Win, PS5, TM, and Big G cereals. Care of Merkel Inc., P.O. Box, Kalamazoo, Michigan, right? So, official rules, you should read the official rules if you're going to do this. But it's limited to the USA, 50 states and District of Columbia, U.S. residents over 18. All right, I'm Linus Wilson. Subscribe. We give you the secrets to get the console that you want.